Just when you thought that CM Punk had changed his evil ways and he was Mr. Goody Two-Shoes, baby facing himself around backstage, staying out of trouble. And now, all of a sudden, Booker T comes out and says that he almost got into it with Mr. Punk. Did Punk revert back to his backstage antics? Or is Booker T full of shit? Well, it didn't take long for the answer to come out. Check out this clip.
But I almost had like a little run-in with CM Punk. You know what I mean? The internet might want to pick that up. Me and CM Punk almost got into it at NXT this week. Yeah, so.
Okay, well, you'll tell me more later?
We'll talk about it later. I don't want to put it out there because they're going to pick it up and, run with it. But, yeah, I'll talk to you about that off there.
Okay, we'll talk later.
You know what? I don't know why people want me to have it. I saw somebody said, I just want to see you and CM Punk have a fight. Look, me and CM Punk, we won't be having a fight, okay? I want to let everybody know out there, I have no ill will towards CM Punk. Contrary to popular belief, I consider CM Punk a friend. All right. So when I'm saying something about CM Punk, guys, do not take it literally like the internet and these sites do. Don't take it serious. Don't jump into that mud. If you hear me say anything here on the Hall of Fame, this show is show related. I'm trying to entertain my fans. I'm trying to entertain the fans that's watching this, trying to give you guys a moment where you ain't got to think about that kind of stuff. All right. So if you hear me say something about CM Punk, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, Brad, okay, don't jump into the internet mess. All right. So let's just get that out there right now, because that story, that 40-second story that people wrote, it was clickbait, guys. That's what it was more than anything. Did I put it out there? Did I say it? As far as I had a beef, I was going to run up. Yeah, I said it, but I'm entertaining, guys. Entertaining.
So Booker T has a history of this, now self-admitted. You heard him say it right there. The Corey Graves thing, the Punk thing, whoever the fuck else. He has a history of trying to stir the pot, trying to insert himself into fucking inventing angles and shit that he can just talk about on his podcast. He should have known that coming out and saying he almost got into it with CM Punk backstage was going to be a stupid thing to say. If nothing else, because CM Punk is trying to change that reputation. He's the last guy that you want the internet thinking is stirring shit up again. And when you say shit online, people are dumb, right? People don't just go, oh, clearly Booker's just joking and working an angle. They're going to go, no, Punk has a history of being an asshole backstage and getting in fights with people. So here he is, Punk up to his old bullshit again. And there's going to be a handful of people that read or heard that Booker T had said that believed it, took it at that, and then haven't heard or seen anything else to follow up on it, and just has this impression that Punk's just continuing to be trouble backstage now. Punk has been baby-facing himself backstage as hard as he possibly could. This is his full-time job. Even with being injured now, he's sitting backstage at NXT still, just hanging out, taking pictures with all the girls and shit. Now there's rumors that AJ's probably coming back. I mean, Punk is doing everything he can to ingratiate himself back into the WWE, back to the backstage, make friends with everybody, babyface himself. And it's the last thing the company wants is rumors that going out there now that Punk is stirring shit up backstage. Especially from Booker T, who clearly and self-admitted now just made this shit up just to have some fun on his show. This is a show. I'm working. We're just having fun for the podcast here, guys. Okay, but people believe that shit. It's not out of the realm of possibility that Punk would be an asshole backstage and get into a confrontation with somebody. There's no reason to try to work a fucking angle with CM Punk on your fucking podcast, right? Hang it up, Booker. You're done. That's why you voted worst fucking commentator too. I don't know if that's fair necessarily. Tony Schiavone's a commentator after all, but it's Booker has always had bad takes. Booker is always putting his foot in his mouth. If you ask me, I think Booker's got a pretty bad track record of just kind of saying and doing dumb stuff like this. Hopefully the word will get out now that it was a bunch of bullshit. It's sad that he has to come out on his show and just say, hey, when I talk about shit on here, I'm just bullshitting you guys. I'm just working. But why is that the work? Why do you got to come out and try to get yourself over or get your podcast over by saying you almost got into it? And all you're trying to do is make yourself look tough. The whole time Punk was in AEW, and anytime him and Brad Gilmore would talk about Punk getting in a fight backstage in AEW or whatever, and his attitude or whatever backstage, Booker T would flex on him. Booker T would be like, look, man, if you tried that shit with me, like, I don't know if he said those exact words, but that was very much his approach. I'd beat the shit out of CM Punk. I would love to fight Punk. And I believe he actually challenged him to a fight once on his show. Man, we can meet anywhere, anytime. I handle my business. Okay, cool. You handle your business. Very good job, Booker. How old are you? 50-some. You still got to defend your fucking ego out on the street. I'll throw hands with you. I'm a tough guy. I'm tough, bro. I'll fight you. To the extent now where he's got to be making up stories and shit. But classic Booker. But that's all this was, folks. So if you are one of those people that heard this story out there on the interwebs and you heard that Punk and Booker almost got into it, or you think, oh no, Punk's up to his old tricks again, it's all bullshit. The Corey Graves stuff was bullshit. It's all bullshit, folks. Everything that comes out of Booker T's mouth is bullshit, or a bad take too. Just bad take Booker with his bullshit fucking going into business for himself storylines. Shame. Oh yeah, thanks for checking out the video. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like it if you liked it. Yeah, and you can check out full episodes each and every Sunday right here on the channel. Oh yeah, dig it.